I can only go on personal experience, but I would have to describe Italian-style parenting as molto severo. I did not witness any father knows best moments. When you hear all day long, wait till your father gets home. When we finally saw his car, we didn't run towards it. We ran in the opposite direction. We weren't read to from books or the newspaper. We were read the riot act on our behavior. And we certainly weren't asked about how our day was, because the family philosophy was children should be seen and not heard. Kind of like the H in the Italian language, silent. We were more apt to hear sta zitta, mangia, be quiet and eat. While many dodged the flying slipper, or perhaps the wooden spoon, it was the open hand you looked out for. I'll spare you the details of not sparing the rod. And compliments, my dad's classic response to when I would ask how I look, he'd say, fine, it'll be dark there. And obviously my husband had a similar upbringing, because his non-committal response would always be, piace te, piace tutti. You like it, everybody likes it. No, there was no iota of gentle parenting. However, there were threats, there were emphatic gestures, there was guilt, and with a healthy dose of reverse psychology. And when you heard, do what you want, I don't care, you were best to turn around and make other plans. You're wearing that? You're best to get in there and change. On important issues like sex education, all I remember is you got to keep your legs together. Well, against all odds, I guess I ended up okay. And hey, I wasn't left sitting high on the shelf as it was predicted to be, unmarried. And regardless of the tight restraints of growing up in an Italian Catholic household with a lot of noise, there was still a lot of love. It was just shown in other ways. And I know my parents did the best they could with what they knew. And my siblings and I vowed that we would do better at the role of parenting. Interestingly, my kids still describe my parenting style as you parent like a linebacker. Yet another thing I've inherited. Oops, I gotta go. I got therapy.